Today, our discussion is related with the subject corporate finance. The name of the topic is cost of capital. This cost of capital can be divided into two parts. First one is called capital, and second one is cost. First, we are discussing on capital. What is capital? Capital is the total amount required by a company or a concern for running its business. It is also known as funds. This fund is collected from two sources from where it is generated. First one is called proprietors fund and second one is called borrowed fund. Proprietors are the owners of the company. So whatever fund the owners are contributing is known as proprietors fund. The term borrowed clearly indicates that it is the money that the company is taking on loan. It is repayable after a certain maturity period. That is why it is called borrowed capital. Now, we are coming to the proprietors fund. Proprietors funds are popularly known in company as share. The share can be of two types. Number one is equity share and number two is preference share. Equity share is the actual share against which the contributor is known as proprietor. So any person holding equity share becomes the proportionate owner of the company. Now let us see what are the properties of the equity share capital. When a company requests to issue equity share, first it will see how much money it is required to be collected. Then it is equally divided into smaller denominations. It can be rupees 10, rupees 100, like that. So any person desiring to buy the equity share can go to the market and buy the number of equity share according to his capacities. And immediately after buying it, he becomes a proportionate owner of the company. Now, as he is the owner of the company, he will get the proportionate profit that the company has earned. Also, if there is a loss, he has to bear the proportion of the loss the company has suffered. So whatever profit share and equity shareholder will get is called dividend. However, the dividend amount is not certain. It is payable only if the company has made adequate profit. Not only that, company's liquidity position should be sound enough when the amount will be paid. Also, it depends upon the willingness of the board of directors of the company. If the board thinks that the amount is required to be invested internally for getting better return, then they keep the money in reserve fund and may give a very low rate of dividend or may not declare a dividend at all. So dividend amount is totally uncertain. It increases the risk of the investment in equity share capital. The most important part is that company will continue forever. So the principal amount invested in equity share is not returned unless the company is liquidated. However, the main advantage of the equity shareholder is the voting right. Any equity shareholder can cast their proportionate vote in the meeting and can influence the decision of the company in the meeting. Due to this particular right, they are considered as the owner of the concern. Now we are coming to the second part or second source from which the fund or capital is collected. It is called borrowed capital. It is issued in equal denomination like equity share if it is collected from public. So, borrowed capital can be collected either taking loan from financial institutes like banks, or it can be collected from public. When it is collected from public, company will issue bond or debenture. These two terms are proposed equally used and there is no distinction between the two. Now, before issuing the borrowed capital, the company will see how much money is required to be borrowed. That will be divided into equal proportion, like equity share capital. And any person desiring to buy the bond can get it from the market according to his capacity. To the extent of amount of bond borrowed, he becomes the lender to the company. As a lender, he has the right to receive interest at periodic interval, which is usually a year. Interest rate is predefined. It is stated in the bond when it is issued, and on maturity, the principal amount invested is returned. Regarding interest, it is to be remembered that it has got no relation with the profit earned by the concern. It's a liability of the company. It is payable even if the company has suffered loss. The main difference between share capital and borrowed capital is that in case of borrowed capital, whatever interest we are paying, that is considered as taxable income. So it reduces the taxable income of the company, and company has to pay less tax at the time of at paying it. This is called tax benefit from borrowed capital. It is not available for equity capital where company is paying dividend. Actually, dividend is a proportionate distribution of the profit earned. It is not an expenditure, so it is not eligible for tax purpose. So in this sense, the amount receivable on borrowed capital is much certain than equity capital, and borrowed capital owner also get the principal return which equity capital holder does not get. So in this sense, borrowed capital is less risky than equity capital. Finally, we are distinguishing between two types of share capital. First one, equity share, and second one is preference share. Actually, two types of shares can be issued. Equity share is commonly known as share capital. They are actual owner of the company. Preferred shareholders are in real sense not the owner of the company. The main reason for is that equity shareholder enjoys voting right, but preferred shareholders have got no voting right. They can cast their vote whenever their interest is affected. So in that sense, they are not the owner of the company. But both of them receive dividend. Now, as a preferred shareholder, they have got some preferential right over equity shareholder. Let us see what are the preferential rights. They enjoy the right at the time of getting dividend. They have to get the dividend at a predefined rate before the amount is paid to the equity shareholder. After paying the dividend, whatever amount is left, that is paid to the equity shareholder. And finally, when the company is in liquidation, then the preferred shareholders are paid first, then the balance amount is paid to the equity shareholders. So that's all for today. In the next class, we will discuss about the cost of capital. Thank you.